Up next on Good Taste, scrumptious foods and a scandalous past are on the menu here. Then, to hallowed ground on Houston's east side for a sizzling feast. And you'll get the recipe for one of the most famous sauces in Texas. Plus, we'll head to Austin where gas station food goes gourmet.
This place is pure Austin.
Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to a brand new season of Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. Each week we travel the state to find the best food for you we can find. And we're at an awesome place right now, the historic Pearl Brewery, home to at least a dozen incredible dining spots. Also here, Hotel Emma. And as you're about to find out, a hotel with a colorful and scandalous past that just happens to have some pretty awesome food. Hotel Emma sits smack dab in the center of San Antonio's hottest new haven for foodies, Pearl.
You know, we knew about Emma, and so we were really looking forward to coming.
This stunning hotel was once the original brew house at Pearl.
Love the decor, the feel, the atmosphere.
The grand structure pairs perfectly with its beautiful dining venue, simply called Supper. But things weren't always so simple back in its early days. The hotel's namesake was Emma Kohler, the brewery's feisty owner whose husband was murdered in the midst of a love triangle. Emma persevered, saving jobs and the brewery during Prohibition. You might say Supper embraces that bold spirit, daring its diners to dive into the deliciousness of executive chef John Brand's Southern creativity. Like the tender grilled beef Santa Maria, drenched in garlic chimichurri sauce with decadent duck fat potatoes. Or the succulent pork prime rib on a bed of grilled radicchio and red cabbage with a tangy pressed apple and vinegar reduction. Then there's the crispy sweet sorghum roasted carrots on a pillow of creme fraiche with poppy seeds. So good, you'll want to eat your veggies first.
So tell me about your vision for Supper, because I know you and I know you're a very passionate guy, passionate about your food, and you're also very passionate about the folks you work with.
I think what's special about Supper is it's approachable. It's nothing too precious. We take the food seriously, and we try to understand it, not manipulate it too much. So I think we have a strong focus on vegetables, but we're equally as skilled with any of the other meats.
This talented chef brings a wealth of experience from some of the best kitchens around the country.
Well, I love the name, because to me the name imparts, it just means family.
Yep.
You think all good comfort things,
Yes.
right?
Yes, yeah, and yes, we do want things that we wanted food that you could relate to, food that you would understand, food that we like to eat as well, but not something that you're going to find elsewhere in San Antonio. So not too stereotyped by the zip code and cliche free.
His motto? Simple food done well with the focus on technique.
Okay, so Chef, your vegetables are going right on the wood.
Yes, we use a blend of mesquite and mesquite hardwood and post oak locally from the area, and we found that we can get utilize this wonderful piece of equipment for our vegetables versus just a traditional roast or throwing them in the oven. We do have a great grill, which is awesome, but I like the I guess I like treating vegetables like they were meat.
Yeah.
In this application, not everything. I don't want to get smoky, too smoky. But I do want to have a good roast or a char to them. I think vegetables are awesome that way.
Just add so many different layers of flavor.
Here, Chef Brand adds that smoky goodness to charred eggplant. Peel and all, it goes in the blender with a squeeze of fresh lemon, garlic, a pinch of salt and pepper, and a big bunch of fresh basil.
And so what will you serve this on?
I will serve it with, tonight I'll serve it with some sole for one of your dishes. I serve it for lunch and a lot of crispy vegetables.
Oh, whoa. I think I could eat a bowl of it.
Could like dip chips in or whatever.
Absolutely.
And you can eat it cold as well. So
I've got 2 spoons. That is good. It really is.
Good.
That is fantastic.
Now that you know supper truly shines, here, the cool ambiance and creative cocktails also entice a who's who clientele.
And I should tell you, for those of you that like to kind of dine where the movers and shakers dine, you've got some Spurs loyalists, NBA types I've seen here from time to time.
we have some regulars, and we're proud of that. So.
Supper's pastry chef has the inside scoop on Tony Parker's favorite cake. She should know. She crafted the cake for his birthday.
So what flavor?
They wanted to keep it really simple, so he had a vanilla cake with pastry cream and strawberry filling.
And I bet it was fantastic.
I think so.
No plain vanilla here. Jen's other desserts are a funky fusion of flavors.
The desserts are really creative, right?
This thing has celery in it. It's the panna cotta.
She's talking about the sweet corn panna cotta with blueberries and celery relish. I had to try it.
I'm eating celery in the dessert. Who knew? It's really good.
Like everything at Supper and Hotel Emma, simply delightful.
Supper is an awesome place, and you could win dinner there right now. All you have to do is like us on Facebook at Good Taste with Tanji. Coming up next, duck ham and eggs and pig face pretzels. Only one place in Austin you'll find them. But next, fajita frenzy. We're taking you to the kitchen where it all began. And later, my wine finds of the week. They're incredible. We'll be right back. Good things come from Cisco. Welcome back, everyone. As you may know, I grew up in Houston, known as the birthplace of the fajita and one very famous green sauce. There's only one original Ninfa's.
Not everyone can say they're the first. But when it comes to sizzling, juicy, delicious fajitas, this is it.
That is amazing.
That's what they call in sizzle fajitas.
Yeah.
This is it. The original Ninfa's on Navigation, located in the burgeoning east end of Houston.
Mama Ninfa started making her original tacos al carbone right here.
You're on hallowed ground
It
here,
is,
I think.
it is officially recognized by, I guess, me and hopefully some other folks. As
I think a lot of people know.
As the birthplace of the fajita.
Back in the early 70s, Mama Ninfa Lorenzo ran a struggling tortilla factory out of the back of her small house.
To generate a little bit of revenue, she started cooking food. And she developed the fajitas, the tacos al carbone, and everybody in the neighborhood just went wild and everybody loved it.
The fajitas were such a huge hit that the family converted a section of the house into a dining room and eventually a full-fledged restaurant.
Can't go wrong with the fajitas at all, and the chips and the famous green queso.
43 years and counting. That juicy skirt steak, bathed in a secret marinade of soy sauce and spices, is still the #1 seller here. Just as popular, Ninfa's famous green sauce, a tangy, creamy creation that tastes great on everything you put it on, even all by itself.
I had the tamales and they're amazing.
Traditional Tex Mex favorites are on the menu too, but all with some tantalizing twists, like these handmade Oaxacan-style tamales smothered in rich beef sauce. Or these irresistible enchiladas del mar stuffed with fresh Gulf shrimp and lump crab meat, swimming in a sea of chipotle sauce. Even corn is elevated to new heights, courtesy of the wildly creative imagination of executive chef Alex Padilla, who trained with one of America's top chefs at one of my all-time favorite restaurants, Boulevard in San Francisco. Talk about the full circle of life. Alex went to high school in Houston and knew this place well. His mother worked right here at Ninfa's as a line cook in the 80s. Now, Ninfa's is home for Alex and has been for 10 years.
Mama Ninfa's create all these incredible restaurants, and being part of that legacy and continue that legacy and that history, it means a lot to me.
Those are jalapenos on steroids. Look at those.
Alex's creative additions to the menu don't go unnoticed. Like the ocean of fresh seafood options, this octopus dish was one of my favorites.
This is the octopus tacos. And roasted potatoes is very simple. It's very like a Spanish style. Olive oil, herbs, garlic. And then
Basic ingredients.
Basic ingredients.
It's an easy prep with a squeeze of lemon, a little olive oil, and then a drizzle of garlic butter. The real magic here is the wood-burning oven. And it's time to taste.
I've never had an octopus taco.
Never.
Cooked by a master.
You'd be surprised how good it is. That's the key.
You're not kidding.
If you'd rather stick to the classics, don't worry. They'll have a Ninfa waiting for you.
And those of you who haven't been here in a while, this amazing green sauce is still going strong. I think I'm choosing this over the margarita.
Come on, how can you do that? They're so good.
I could drink it.
No matter what you choose, you're gonna love it at the original Ninfa's.
Okay, time to find out how to make that delicious Ninfa's green sauce. And I am with Chef Adrian at HEB Cooking Connections. Go-to guy when it comes to recipe redos. Not that there's anything wrong with Ninfa's, but we've got a fun twist on it, right?
We love Ninfa's, but we can get you there faster and easier at home. So we're using the HEB, that green sauce. It's one of the hottest products on our shelves. It flies, but we're gonna give it some life with a few fresh ingredients. So
and Texas quail.
And a little Texas quail grilled, nice and crisp to serve it over the top, because you can serve that stuff over anything.
Let's do it.
All right. So while the quail's on the grill, we're gonna quickly just blend a little jar of that green sauce, throw in some fresh cilantro and onions, white, because it gives that sharpness, fresh tomatillos, little garlic, jalapeno, sour cream to make it creamy, of course, and a little fresh avocado.
So easy.
Don't forget the house rub just to season it up a little bit. And blend away.
So the sauce requires no cooking, and you've got a fun twist on the rice you're serving it with.
That's our real company basmati rice, and we cooked it up with a little coconut water for just a sweet twist. And the sauce can carry you guys from summer grilling all the way to the holidays, chicken, fish, pork, beef, chips, anything goes.
That sauce is fantastic.
Thank you so
much.
much.
It's so alive with the garlic you added to it and that cilantro.
Perfect.
And then the creamy avocado.
Glad you're happy.
I love it. And of course, we'll have the recipe online. That green sauce. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Coming up, my wine finds. But first, it's time to celebrate. We'll take you to lunch with country singer Randy Rogers at one of Austin's most popular farm fresh eateries. And later, details on how you could win a weekend at the beautiful Houstonian. Good Taste will be right back. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by HEB. What's fresh from the farm is what's for lunch and dinner at Odd Duck, a one-time food trailer that's now one of the most popular spots in Austin.
This place is pure Austin, you know, and I love the decor and the philosophy and attitude.
Odd Duck's the brick and mortar reincarnation of a farm-to-table trailer, started by my business partner Bryce Gilmore back in 2009.
Yeah, and it was just right over there.
Yeah, literally same lot. You can kind of pick out the footprint where it used to be, which is really cool.
What's also cool is knowing where your food comes from. Like this succulent Wagyu sliced ribeye, raised at a ranch just up the road, layered with beef crackling tater tots and puffs of mustard bechamel. Steak never looked so, well, pretty. Or how about a thick, juicy burger, also locally raised, on a scratched baked bun with homemade fried egg pimento?
Food's great. It's a different menu every time we're here, and it's always something special.
That was the goal from day one. Serve food fresh from local farms when brothers Bryce and Dylan Gilmore started the business about 7 years ago.
I'll be close on tacos.
Talented chef Mark Booley jumped in, moving his wife here from Aspen and adopting some kids from the local shelter. He leads this fantastic team. What drives the menu is what's in season.
And as the seasons change, your menu changes, right? I mean, you might come in here one week and see a totally different menu than had you been here the week before.
Absolutely. We're forced to change with the way that we source the product. So when cucumbers are done, then we're done with cucumbers. So we need to find a different dish that's either focused around a different ingredient or an adaptation of that dish to suit the new produce.
I'm really impressed by all the natural ingredients that they're showing. I like that they're using farm fresh.
It's also about taking what's trending in Austin and giving it an undeniable odd duck twist. Take, for instance, the duck eggs and ham. Or these pig-faced pretzels stuffed with cheesy, bacony goodness, served in a bath of frothy egg foam.
The egg foam is really nice. I like it.
We always joke that our food always is like the classy version of trashy. So we take like a lot of things that you think of as gas station food, and we might like do our version of it with really great ingredients and then knowledgeable preparations.
And all made from scratch, including the bread baked in the same wood-fired oven that fuels the grill.
Oh, look at that.
The special today, a giant chicken sandwich like no other chicken sandwich I've ever seen or tasted.
Okay, chef, so now this is one of the more popular sandwiches, right?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. The fried chicken seems like no matter what iteration you put on the menu, it always seems to be one of the heavy hitters.
For this hearty hunk of a sandwich, this creative chef uses not one, but 2 pieces of fried chicken.
We're going to start with building the sandwich, doing the egg salad on both sides. We're going to liberally coat that both sides with it, because sandwiches, to me, are all about moisture.
Cucumber slaw made with bread and butter pickles, jalapeno, and Thai chilies add a nice kick to the dish.
Ooh, that's fun.
Forget the lettuce. Cilantro, dill, and mint make for an enticing addition here.
Oh my gosh. People really eat this whole all at once without a knife and fork?
Yeah, some people do it for sure.
Okay. Mmm. Mmm. That's amazing. It's the mint.
Yeah, mint and fried chicken love each other. It's all about bringing the freshness. Yeah.
You never know who you'll run into at Odd Duck. Look who we saw. Country singer Randy Rogers.
This is my second time to Odd Duck, and today's my birthday, so I wanted to come back.
I can't wait to come back either.
Time for my wine finds of the week, and one of you challenged me to find some really good Pinot Noirs for less than $20 a bottle. I'm up to the challenge. I've got some great ones to show you today. We're going to start out with a wine from the Willamette Valley in Oregon, one region that's known for producing incredible Pinot Noirs, and this one is one of them. It's called Primarius. It means distinguished. This is a Burgundian-style wine, meaning it's a lighter-bodied Pinot with bright flavors of cherries, hints of baking spices, earthy notes, and mushrooms. This wine's lively acidity makes it very easy to pair with all kinds of food, even fish. Up next, a wine I'm really excited about. This is the Riata 3-County Pinot Noir. This wine comes from California. It's a silky wine, and it reminds me of juicy Bing cherries, boysenberries. It bursts with flavor, and then a little hint of vanilla on the finish. Again, a wonderful Pinot Noir. It too pairs with a variety of foods, and the price point on this bottle is about $19. Okay, last but not least, a well-respected producer all the time, Frank Family Wines. This is their Pinot Noir. This too is a fuller-bodied Pinot with classic aromas, black cherries and raspberries. On the palate on this wine, you'll even get a little hint of blueberries. It's a good Pinot. As always, I found all the wines at H-E-B. Find out next how you could win a relaxing weekend at the beautiful Houstonian Hotel and Spa. How about a weekend away, complete with spa treatments? This could be your chance. Head to Goodtaste TV right now and sign up for a chance to win a luxurious weekend at the Houstonian, complete with spa treatments for you and a guest at the beautiful award-winning Trellis Spa. Next week, a taste of the Big Easy in Houston. And wait till you see the cool spot we found in the middle of nowhere. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Good Taste with Tanji. Follow me on Twitter at Tanji Patton and on Instagram at Good Taste TV. And as always, if you missed any of this week's show, you can get it online at goodtaste.tv. Have a great weekend, everyone. Cheers to good taste.